Hello, my many friends, and welcome back. Today we're doing workshop inspections. New me, same shirt. Huzzah. Everyone say hi to my assistant Amber.
Hi everyone. Safety is number one priority, yo. You're going to learn so much.
Fantastic. Thanks, Amber. I'm so excited to get into it. Uh, uh, uh. Right on. Oh, yeah. And then we have to do our arbitrary introductions and such. On to the next. So, whenever I start a unit or a project like this, I like to give credit to the Continuing Care Safety Association. These are their slides I'm using. Thanks, guys. They have YouTube channels, they have lots of information on their channels. I will put their YouTube channel up on the screen right now. Let's see if I can get it firing out of my hands. And we have a land acknowledgement. This is step point 5 of reconciliation with Indigenous folks. We've done some various dubious things, being a ancestor of many European settlers. This is very important. So, we acknowledge the lands we share with the original people, including the many First Nations, Métis, the Inuit, and all other ancestors who made this land their home. As we gather within these territories, we are grateful for all that sustains us and provide for us at this time. We are thankful for new beginnings, new life, and opportunities. The essence of reconciliation, we acknowledge these territory lands of Treaties 6, 7, and 8. And here we have our workshop agendas. Unit 1, Introduction. Unit 2, Making Your Inspections Effective. A break? Sure, why not? Unit 3, Conducting Your Inspections. Unit 4, Post Inspection Activities. So here we have our learning objectives. Understand why worksite inspections are important, why they're important to our health and safety program. Then we have to analyze your current inspection process. Uh, we'll determine, see if it meets legislative requirements. Understand the role of all worksite parties. We'll understand the role of worksite parties, especially the health and safety committee, us, and how that fits into the worksite inspections. Perform the 3 phases of worksite inspection: uh, pre, during, and post. That's essentially what it is. And, and evaluate the effectiveness. Evaluate the effectiveness of our current worksite inspections so we can learn where to improve. And here we see a little graph. Everything that goes into worksite inspections, also we get out of it. Really, they're just the elements. So we have health and safety committees. They now play a role in the workplace inspection process, hazard identification and assessments. Inspections will be on the lookout for hazards as an integral part of the inspections. Hazard controls, the inspection team will be doing a follow up on controls that have already been implemented. We have qualifications, so orientation and training. That one's super important. Uh, Try to get more people involved in it. Sometimes inspections can be a little intimidating. The best advice for inspections is be as positive as you can. Go in there and be like, "Hey guys, you're doing a wonderful job. We're just, making sure everything's good. What do you have to tell us?" Get the input from the workers too. That's also very important. So we have incident investigations. So we take a look at those. We factor in if there's any hazards around. We can do inspections around. Uh, we and health and safety committees. We are now legislated mandated to be involved in workplace inspections. So that's super cool. And we made it. Worksite inspections, Unit 1. We're on with it. Oh boy, super excited.
Nice to meet you worksite inspections. I think we will be great friends. Whoa. My dude. Buster Groove.
Whoa, that was weird. All right, back to the show. What is a worksite inspection? It is not a checklist or a chore. Inspection is a plan through walkthrough or an observational examination of a work site. What are you looking for in a worksite inspection? We look for hazards such as machinery, tools, equipment, make sure that the controls are used and that new hazards that are previously unrecognized are identified and controlled. So we go in, we take a look, see everything's copacetic, jot it down. Also, remember too that these things are legal documents if they're used into an investigation. So always be truthful. Yay! And here we have a little bit of review for the smarty pantses who did my last video series, hazards. What's a hazard? It's a situation, condition, or thing that may be dangerous to the health and safety of workers. And we can break that down into four categories. So we got our biological, our chemical, we got physical, and psychosocial. We'll probably go over those again in greater minutia detail later on, or you can go back and watch my other videos. And then we have controls. Controls are basically interventions put in place to mitigate hazards. They're used to manage, direct, or mitigate workplace hazards. And look at that. Wait a minute, I've seen this one before too. This is from the last video series. Fantastic. This makes my job a lot easier. So we got our rights of workers: right to know, right to participate, right to refuse. If you grab someone by the collar and press them, like, what are your rights? Most everyone will say the right to refuse. The other ones, though, are very important. So you have the right to participate. So basically, it gives you the ability to join occupational health and safety, to be part of inspections and health assessments, things like that. So you're able to be involved in the inspection and health and safety process. Um, then we have, well, let's go with the right to refuse. If staff believe that they are being exposed to a hazard that isn't adequately controlled, uh, they have the right to refuse until an inspection comes through and gives them the all clear. And if they still think so, then they'll be replaced. And then the person who was replaced has the right to refuse as well. Uh, we have the right to know. It affects health and safety. Staff have the right to access things like the hazard assessments and the inspections, and just all the information from like Alberta Occupational Health and Safety Acts, corporate rules on safety, things like that. And how can you involve workers in your inspections? Workers are the the bastion of knowledge. They know the experiences. They deal with the hazards every day, the safety issues. Ask them questions. Just do your inspections. Ask the workers, "Hey, do you have any concerns? Like, what's this like? How is this going?" They will give you so much information. Always involve the workers that are just working. Get them to show you things too. Like they'll point out things that aren't right. So this one's pretty familiar too. I think it was from the hazard assessment. So as a review, let's go over it. So first we have the occupational health and safety responsibilities. The employer, their responsibility is to ensure the safety of everyone at the work site. So employees, visitors, contractors. They also have the added responsibility of making sure that all health concerns are resolved in a timely manner. Used to be like 30 days that they legally had the requirement to do that, but timely manner was substituted, so it could be 90 days, 6 months, who knows. Then we have supervisors. Supervisors, they basically go around ensuring that controls are used by workers, and the workers, their responsibility is to protect themselves and they protect others, and they make sure that they're utilizing the controls that are put in place. And then we have us, the Health and Safety Committee. Uh, we're important. We work together with the employers, supervisors, and workers to achieve the goal of keeping everyone safe by actively participating in activities to promote health and safety. Go us. And here we have some added responsibility from the employer. This basically summarizes the employer's responsibilities around equipment. So, employer must ensure that all equipment used at the worksite is maintained in a condition that will not compromise the health and safety of workers using or transporting it, will safely perform the function for which it is intended or was designated, is adequate strength for its purpose, and is free of obvious defects. So, in this slide here, we have some legislation around our inspections. The requirement and needed for worksite inspections is present in many areas of the occupational health and safety legislation. Let's look at a few points of the legislation. So, these are occupational health and safety legal requirements that relate to work site inspections. So, Act Part 1, Section 4, Availability of Information. All employers have the duty to provide health and safety information, which includes info on hazard controls, inspections, checklists, and report. Then we have Act 3, Part 6, Section 13, Joint Worksite Health and Safety Committees and Representatives, requires the Health and Safety Committee to review the employer's worksite inspections and documentations. We have Code Part 2, Hazard Elimination and Control Section 7, that requires employers to ensure hazard assessments are repeated to prevent the development of unsafe, unhealthy working conditions. There are other examples within the legislation, but as seen by these three worksite inspections, they are important activity within any health and safety program. And here we have our prevention versus reaction pyramid by a friend of the show, Frank Bird Jr. Uh, Really, by incorporating these worksite inspections into the health and safety program, it allows for the identification and controlling of hazards before incidents occur. That's what this represents. So, inspections at the bottom, and then up top, serious death and injury, no bueno. Worksite inspections assist organizations to monitoring existing hazard controls and to make improvements to ineffective controls. This allows for organizations to be proactive rather than reactive, which is very important. Uh, in particular, there are more near misses, minor injury incidents than there are serious or major injury incidents. Therefore, there are many opportunities to take action to prevent serious injury or major injury incidents than simply looking at fatal or serious injury accidents. And we have our core audit requirements. Certificate of recognition. Standards are created by the government and are viewed as best practices for an organization's occupational health and safety. That is our goal. We're going to take a field trip just so I can show you their website so you could peruse a little bit. Uno momento. Whoa, it's time for a field trip. Clicky. So here we go. That's the site. Go take a look at it. Overviews basically a core shows that an employer's health and safety management system has been evaluated by a certified auditor and meets provincial standards. These standards are established by Occupational Health and Safety. To get a core for your business, you must first have health and safety management system in place and have it successfully audited through a certifying partner. If your business passed the audit, your certifying partner will jointly issue a core with the government of Alberta. That is our goal. Once we get our hazard stuff and our inspections all spiffied up, then who knows? Maybe we will be one too. And that's it. That's Unit 1. What did we learn? Not too terribly much yet. It just seems to be a little review from the hazard assessment stuff. But really, that's what an introduction's for. So, I will see everyone in the next video. Ta-ta. And here's our workshop agenda. Although it looks really weird what happened. Oh my god. Why is it so small? 'Cause I didn't extend it, I guess. Oons, 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 oons. I guess I will just do it again. Or I'll leave this in. I don't know. Unit 1, introduction. Unit 2, making your inspections effective. And then a break, I guess. I don't know why it's there, but hey, I guess it can go for a break. Eat a chicken sandwich. Unit 3, conducting your inspections. Unit 4, post inspection and activities. Oh my goodness.